difficult for the beginning player. It requires some strength in you, especially your third finger, your ring finger. Which it takes time to build that up. Okay, so how do you build that up? Practice. Practice is how you do that. And so, but what you're going to do is you're going to take your third finger. What I would recommend doing to practice this is start on your third string, 1, 2, 3, at the 12th fret. That's usually where your double dots are on your guitar. Put your third finger there, and then what you do is you take your second finger, put it on the 11th fret on that same string. Put your first finger on the 10th fret on that same string. So you got your fingers 3 in a row. They're all on the third string. First finger's on 10, second finger's on 11, third finger is on 12. Because what's going to happen is your first finger and second finger are going to help push when you bend. If you notice, when I'm bending strings, I'm using all 3 fingers to do that. The goal of my third finger is just to press down. I'm pushing that string down against the fret, just like this. I'm pushing it this direction, right? So I got my finger just like that, and it's pushing down. That's its job. These 2 fingers, their job is to push this way, right? So I'm pushing this way with these 2 fingers. This finger is just pushing down, right? Just like that. Now, here's a common problem with beginning guitar players. What you tend to do is with this finger, you tend to do this. You tend to slip it up and under like that. You tend to curl it like this. You don't want to do that, okay? It tends to curl up under like that. That's not what you want it to do. You want it to go straight down, just like that the whole time, okay? See that? So I'm keeping it just pressed down like that the whole time. That's your objective, okay? If you can do that, you can bend strings, okay? Now, typically speaking, when you're playing the guitar, your thumb is going to be somewhere like this, so you can play all over the neck of the guitar like this, right? When you're bending strings, what often helps is just take your hand, wrap it around like this, okay? And it helps. See where my thumb is wrapped around there like that? I have the neck of the guitar cradled in the crotch of my hand here, and I can just, when I do that, it makes it a little bit easier to bend, okay? Okay, and so but the main thing is practice. You don't have strength to begin with in this little finger. That's what you got to do. You got to build up strength, and the way you build up strength is by doing that. It's a good idea to start like up here at the 12th fret. The higher up you go, the easier it is to bend. So that's a good place to start right there at the 12th fret. You can start on the 3rd string, you can start on the 2nd string or 1st string. Just practice your bends like that, and eventually you're going to get the strength to be able to do it. So what about on an acoustic guitar? Can you bend strings on an acoustic guitar? Yeah, you can. However, the strings on an acoustic guitar, they're thicker. Okay, they are a higher gauge is what they say. And so what that means is that it's harder to bend on an acoustic guitar. You can do it, okay, it's harder to do. When you're practicing that, I would recommend starting on the 1st string at the 12th fret, because that's your thinnest string. It's the easiest one to bend on an acoustic guitar. Same principles apply, okay? You got your 3rd finger there, 2nd finger's right behind it. Okay, your 3rd finger's pushing down like this, right? And these 2 are pushing this way, right? Okay, practice. Practice is what it takes to be able to do that. And especially on an acoustic guitar, you got to practice enough to get that 3rd finger even that much stronger, okay, to get that done. But you can do it. It just takes practice to do it. That's how you bend strings.